You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your host, Amanda Kinseth and Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hello, my name is Dr. Love. I'm from McCall, South Carolina. We're representing the McCall Museum. We welcome you to Carolina and Company Live, and now here's Amanda and Cecil.
All right, Dr. Love from up in McCall. He's got a great museum up there. We was up there a couple of weeks ago. You missed that. I'm sorry.
I missed it. I was in bed with the flu.
But that is great. Dr. Love, thanks so much for introducing us today. We've got a great show lined up, all kinds of fun stuff. That's what happens on this show, Carolina and Company Live. If you want to know what's going on in the area, you got to watch Cecil and
Amanda.
How you doing, baby?
You forgot my name, didn't you?
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we do. We have a great show for you today. First, we have to talk about the weather. It's been great, but I don't think that's going to stick around.
It's going to change.
Oh yeah, changes are very close. It's been a gorgeous day for areas east of 95, around and west of 95, though we've been holding on to some excess cloud cover. Rain off to the west and actually even around Mississippi into Alabama. A lot of snow has been falling in those areas. This upper level area of low pressure will continue to work its way east into the Carolinas late today and into tonight. That'll move the clouds in across the area through the afternoon and increase our rain chances from southwest to northeast. You can see, though, most of the rain still staying far off to our south and to our west. It does look like it's going to be a mainly rain event for our area through the afternoon and evening from west to east into the PED. A few showers starting to move through the early afternoon, pushing in toward the late afternoon into the evening, more so after sunset for the Grand Strand as this low works its way to the east. Now, on the backside of it, we may get some cold air wrapped around the system to may briefly swing over to a little bit of a mix or some snow. For areas up around the border belt, really not looking for anything really in the way of accumulation. That'll all stay up into North Carolina and over toward the mountains where they will see potentially several inches of snow in those areas. We will be looking at 73 right now in Myrtle Beach and Florence, but notice where the clouds are thick, 54 degrees in Laurinburg. Skies will become mostly cloudy and the rain will begin to move in through the afternoon. Still in the 70s. Once this low moves away, high pressure will build in, ushering in a big blast of cold air. Despite seeing plenty of sunshine tomorrow, we're going to struggle to hit 50 degrees. We'll wake up in the 20s on Saturday morning. The weekend filled with sunshine and a little warmer on Sunday, back to the low 60s, but a blast of Arctic air moves in for the middle of next week.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
I'm Tracy Vreeland, executive producer at News Channel 15. Here's what we're working on today. We'll have reaction to the story of Manti Te'o, the Notre Dame football player involved in a hoax over what was believed to be his dead girlfriend. We'll tell you why county leaders say the opening of the new terminal at Myrtle Beach International Airport has been delayed. And you'll hear from a Conway soldier about his role in President Barack Obama's inauguration. That and more tonight on your news at 6 and 7.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Grand Strand Humane Society with us today with an absolutely adorable dog.
Isn't she precious?
Yes.
Her name is Honey by her color.
Aww.
Her eyes are green, so she's just really a doll. And she rode on my neck. Bark to Cecil. She rode on my neck all the way over here today. She's just a doll baby.
Oh, so precious. Now, how old is she?
She is not quite 2 months old, so she's ready for adoption, and we want her to grow up in a permanent home with a loving family, and not at the shelter.
Yeah, that'd be so nice. Now, how big is she going to get?
She's going to be what I would call medium size.
Okay.
She's not going to be little, but she's not going to be real huge either.
All right. Well, there's the number right there on the screen, 918-4910. I bet the phone is ringing off the hook right now because she is so cute that somebody is going to want to take home this dog.
They can take her and several others.
That's right. Hundreds of others, as a matter of fact, because there are hundreds of pets waiting for a home right there.
Yes, they are. Yes.
All right. You guys are located 10th Avenue.
10th Avenue, 3241 Mr. Joe White Avenue, 10th Avenue. And we are also open on Saturdays from 11 to 4.
Okay, and I want to mention you have Smooch a Pooch coming up.
Yes, we do. Oh, Smooch a Pooch is the most wonderful event. It's at the Members Club, Grand Dunes Members Club, and it's February the 9th. We're very excited to be able to have it again this year.
Yeah, it's really a great fundraiser, so check it out, February 9th. And go to the Grand Strand Humane Society and take home a pet today, like this one. How can you not? Look at that face. All right, stick with us. We'll be right back.
Mark your calendars for the largest agricultural event in the state, the South Carolina Agribiz and Farm Expo, January 16th through the 18th at the Florence Civic Center, featuring equipment, education, producers, vendors, guest speakers, and much more.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. That's right, we were out there at the Civic Center yesterday in Florence. So much going on today and tomorrow, so go check it out, especially if you're a farmer.
That's right. We had a lot of fun out there.
We did. We did. And I met a sheep named Bubba.
Yeah. Bubba talked to you?
Bubba said,
Hey, Amanda. I heard you.
Yeah. Okay, so Cecil, listen to this. This just cracks me up. There's a website, and it's actually been out there for quite some time, that essentially hooks sugar daddies up with sugar babies. How about that? Sugar daddies.
Sugar daddies, somebody that takes care of.
With some money. Yeah. Not only that, but there was a study done. These college girls are actually using this website to find a sugar daddy to help them get through college. So they did a study to find out, you know, which college has the most. So there it is right there on our Apple TV, sugardaddy.com. But Georgia State and Atlanta topped the list of schools with female students signing up for the site. And New York University was second, Temple University third. But how about that?
Well, girls, I don't understand. I mean, there's got to be something. Sugar daddy's not just going to give these money to these girls for nothing. What do you think? I don't think
according to the website, they hook up sugar daddies with sugar babies for a mutually rewarding relationship.
We're not soliciting on this show.
No,
I just want you to know that.
I just made me laugh so much. And just in case you're wondering, there is a sugar mama site out there too.
All right, can you hear me now?
All right, let's talk a little bit about today.
All right, let's talk about today. My mic is not working, he's saying. Let me use yours. All right, today's Thursday, January 17th, and this is Judgment Day, and it's also Okay to Be Different month. So you can be different, okay. Birthdays today, 1922, Betty White. This lady is 91 years old, and you talking about something else. You remember she was on the Mary Tyler Moore, and now the Golden Girls. Yep, and so you check her out. All right, let's see who else we got here. Muhammad Ali. He was born back in 1942. He's 71 years old. The heavyweight boxing champ. You remember he always says, I am the greatest. All right, 1971, Kid Rock. Boy, you talk about a man that can rock and roll. 42 years old, a singer. Gone Country. You remember a couple of years ago, all summer long, one of his big hits. Today in history, it was 1917. The U.S. pays Denmark $25 million for the Virgin Islands.
That's a deal.
That's pretty good. 1976, I Write the Songs by Barry Manilow went all the way to #1. Look at that hairdo. That guy did a lot of spots, commercials and McDonald's spots. He wrote a lot of that. 1990, the 5th Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And guess who goes in? Bobby Darin on this day in 1990. All right, from the Know It All Department, are you ready?
Ready.
Listen to this nut. Now, a man known as the Iceman, he spent 44 minutes covered in ice. And then he spent 72 minutes in the North Pole naked.
What?
Is he crazy?
Yes.
Naked.
There's no way. I cannot stand to be cold.
They call him the Iceman. The only Iceman I remember was Jerry Butler when he came because he didn't sweat. But this guy, he's got to be crazy. He's got the Iceman. Yeah, check him out. Go online and look up the Iceman. He spent all his time naked walking around the North Pole. I don't know. That's from the Know It All Department today.
Can't even imagine. All right, we have a great show for you today. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
I'm Kimberly Grigg, owner of Notting Hill Fabrics, Gifts, and Interiors. Did you know that we have over 2,000 amazing rolls of fabric in our inventory, starting at $6.99 and sold by the yard? We have trained professional design concierges who will come out and do an in-home consultation for you at no charge. Please stop by and see our fabulous array of fabrics at Notting Hill Fabrics, Gifts, and Interiors, where we believe in living beautifully.
That's what we're talking about, Notting Hill Fabrics, Gifts, and all of that. And Kimberly's with us today to talk about all the cool stuff that she has.
That's right. Tell us, what did you bring today?
Well, today I want to talk about what's happening with this time of year. We just finished the holidays, so what everyone likes to do in their homes is it's empty. Christmas decorations are gone and they start thinking, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? So now it's time to update for the spring, and I brought along some cool, simple things that people can do to make their house look all springy and fresh since we've been having this warm weather. So I'm going to kind of introduce just a couple of little ideas. First of all, the Pantone color of the year is emerald green. So if you want to add a little emerald green into your life, add a couple of pillows, maybe some new fabric window treatments. Maybe you take the napkins that you've had and add an emerald green monogram to them. You can also, another big color this year is coral. Look how nice and springy this is. If you want to update your home, you've got this that you can do for pillows. Add a few new panel draperies, maybe a picture frame. Maybe you take this just a very drab little hand towel, but you can turn it to a fab hand towel by monogramming
That's very cool.
So, and these are all things that we do at Notting Hill. You can throw in a few accessories like a new waste paper basket. So now, look what you have going on.
All ties together.
And a whole new update.
I tell you what, some throw pillows and maybe a trash can or a picture frame, that goes a long way.
A long way. And one other little trick that I have is a fabric throw. So you can throw this over your sofa and add a beautiful pillow, and now you've got a whole fresh, updated look.
Oh, yeah.
So, and to make things fabulous, we are having a sale at Notting Hill. It starts this coming Monday, the 21st, and runs through the following Saturday, and we will have our fabrics and all these types of products up to 40% off.
Oh, wow.
So it's a perfect time of year to kind of spruce up, revamp your home.
You're absolutely right about taking down the Christmas decorations, and then it just looks so empty because you're used to them.
Correct.
So yeah, this is a great idea. Get some things, put them around. Wow, I
my
like
wife
that.
loves pillows. I've got 13 pillows just on my bed.
Absolutely.
The couch and everywhere. I'm serious. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But this is so cool to use these throws. Now,
Well,
she
sure,
does those too.
and it's purposeful.
Yeah.
You can also
Use it when you're cool.
now that the cool weather is coming.
Right.
So you can wrap up in the little throw and then lean your head on this nice soft pillow.
And take a little nap.
Yeah, and if you've never been to Notting Hill, I want to mention,
you
not
gotta
only
go.
do you have fabrics and home decor stuff, you have clothing and jewelry and shoes and anything.
Gifts, everything that women love, except for men.
Thank you so much for
Great
being here.
ideas. I like it a lot. Yeah, good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you guys,
Stick
too.
with us. We'll be right back.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Now, if you have a pet or if you're looking for a pet, anything for a pet, our next person has it all.
That's right, Tommy from Coastline Pet Supply. We see you every Thursday. And today you're talking about something kind of unique, New Year's resolutions for your pet.
Yeah, we've all got our own, we're heading to the gym and running and losing weight. Maybe we need to look at our dog and see if maybe our dog needs to be on a diet this year. I did some online looking this morning. Half the dogs in the United States are overweight.
Half are overweight.
But yet only 17% of the people perceive their dog to be overweight. So the best way to tell if your dog is the right weight is to stand over him, put your hands right behind his front shoulders, and run down his sides.
Okay.
You should be able to feel every rib.
Really?
If you don't, they're overweight.
Really?
Yes. Studies have shown that dogs that maintain an ideal weight their entire life will live 2 years longer than your average dog.
Well, if you're doing exercise, take your dog out with you and let him run with you.
Yeah.
That'd be a good thing to do. wouldn't it?
Start off slow.
Yeah.
Losing weight's very, very simple. You have to burn more calories than you take in. If you look on a bag of dog food and it says feed your dog 2 cups a day and you feed him 2 cups a day and 15 dog biscuits, something's got to change.
Because those are desserts. I mean, you cut out desserts when you want to lose weight.
That was what was wrong with me. I was eating those 15 dog biscuits. Now I quit eating them and I've lost weight.
Yeah, but just do it nice and slow. Weigh your dog once a month, and if you knock a half a pound or so off of him, because if you add 20 pounds on a dog that's 60 pounds, it's a lot different than adding 20 pounds on somebody who's 200 pounds.
Right.
As far as a percentage of body fat.
So take care of your dog.
Exactly.
And same rules probably apply for dogs as humans, right? You're not trying to lose 20 pounds at once. You want to lose a pound or 2 a week.
That's not healthy either.
Or, even less than that. So
Well, I'll tell you, Tommy's got everything in the world you're looking for. And you take your dogs, of course, take your pets into the store, look for what you want, find it. And Tommy will take care of the dog while you shop. He's that way.
Yeah, so now do some calorie counting for yourself for your New Year's resolution, some calorie counting for your pet.
Yes.
That's right.
Interesting. All right, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you. Y'all have a great week.
Yeah, check out Coastline Pet Supply right there at the back gate in Myrtle Beach. And stick with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Now we have some cool stuff with us from the Civil War Museum.
Man, this is so cool. It's the Myrtle Beach Firing Range right next door to us in South Carolina. Civil War Museum, and Ted Gregg is with us, and look at all of this stuff. Ted, you brought us some good-looking stuff today.
Well, just a sample of what we're doing down there. There's probably 3,000 artifacts and on exhibit. And so today we brought some of the things that arrived from Horry County people. So I thought that would be interesting.
All right, well, let's start with this. God, it's heavy.
That is. That's a .50 caliber Smith carbine. That was came about 1859, issued to the cavalry regiments by the Union. We captured them and used them against them.
That's pretty cool. All right, let's go over to this next one here. This looks like a pirate's gun.
All right, that's an 1842 percussion cap and ball pistol. They were used primarily in the Mexican War, and then the contracts were given to 3 companies. Aston Martin made this one, and interestingly, they used this for the militia units at the onset of the war in 1861.
Wow, okay. I like this one. I think this is cool.
Yeah.
This is a cool one here.
That's a Colt in a model 1860. Interesting about this gun, it was probably used by a cavalryman. You see the hole here?
Yeah.
There was a lanyard that went there, so that if they dropped it off horseback or whatever, they would still retain it. That gun was heavily prized, though, by both sides. The United States forces issued contracts in excess of $300,000 for those guns. That one was made in 1862.
All right.
How about this right here?
The big saber, right?
Well, more or less. That's an NCO sword. Those were given to NCOs, non-commissioned officers, once they achieved a certain sergeant's rank.
Yeah.
And that's probably the most common Civil War sword that you'll find. The one in your hand was issued in 1863.
All right, let's move on to this real quick.
This one is really neat. That belonged to Frank Gorham Burroughs, the chap that originated the Burroughs Corporations in Horry County. But he was a member of the 10th South Carolina Regiment, originally the Brooks Guards from Horry County, carried that with him into the Western Theater, fought it like in Atlanta and Chattanooga and Nashville, captured it in Nashville.
All right, let's show this one thing down front real quick. I got to show this real quick before he goes. These are so cool.
All right.
What is that? What is that? Tell us real quickly.
After the war,
yeah.
The veterans from both sides formed units to reunite and remember the war. That's one from the Grand Army of the Republic in 1900.
All right, thanks a lot, Ted. Now, starting in February, we're going to do something called What Is It? Ted's going to be on the show, and he's going to be bringing stuff, and we're going to show it to you, and you're going to guess what it is.
That's right. Stick with us.
Thank you. Thank you, my friend.
Cecil.
All right.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, I was looking up Sugar Mama Club. They got a Sugar Daddy Club. So, I mean, there it is. I mean, it's right here. It says Sugar Mama. I'm not kidding you.
Give me that.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm sorry. All right.
Let's look at CarolinaLive.com.
Okay.
We have deals every day for you. Check out the deal today. We're talking about Eggs Up Grill. You can find these places all over the place, and you get it half off. All you have to do is go to CarolinaLive.com and buy that yummy breakfast. Let me tell you.
All kinds of deals. You can find them right here. Now, can I go back to Sugar Mama?
No, you cannot.
I'm just checking. I was just checking. We got a great show lined up for tomorrow. We're coming in for tomorrow. Merle's Inlet Medical and Dental will be here. Dr. Epperson's going to be here, and they're going to give us our flu shots on the air. Still not too late great to get your flu shots, and they work 62% of the time. It'll help you. If you get the flu, you still won't get it as bad. And so I'll be giving Amanda her shot. Huh?
What? Are you scared of needles?
Not really.
Not really? Are you going to pass out or
No,
cry?
I won't cry. If I cry, we'll cut the camera off. But I don't think no, it's not going to be that bad, I hope. Just a little shot.
Just a little shot.
Yeah,
All right, let's
good.
check out our picture of the day today. Oh, there's Bubba from yesterday.
Bubba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the Ag Biz and Farm Expo that's going on at the Florence Civic Center. He was a nice
Yeah.
little, that was a sheep. Cecil kept calling him a
I
goat.
call him a goat. I know.
But he was a
That goes
sheep.
till Friday, too. You got all the farmers in the area, anybody in business ag, you want to go by and check it out because it's a great show.
That's right. It's going on today
And-
till 4 and tomorrow till 5.
And I saw Amanda over in the corner talking to Bubba.
Yeah.
She really was. I don't know if Bubba was talking back to her, but
He
she
said,
was.
bye.
Bye. He said bye. That's pretty good. That's pretty good there. We've had a
All right,
great
thanks
time.
so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us. We'll see you tomorrow.
In Myrtle Beach, you're watching News Channel 15, your station.